I'm going to start with the shadow card. Okay, shadow card is the King of Cups. This is the sign of cardinal water. So it is the sign of Cancer. Cancer represents home, family, domesticity, happiness, the mother, feelings of security, nourishment, vulnerability, your heart's desire. Okay, so these are the themes that are going to be coming up for you in the month of April. Okay, so I like seeing, I'm sorry if it's dark as well. It is the middle of the day. It's just kind of a cloudy. So anyway, I hope you can see these okay. The Magician comes up for the first day. This is Sunday the 1st. It's Easter. And I like seeing a very strong major arcana, usually the first day. And the shadow card, actually the book ends, the first day and the last day, and then the shadow card usually sum up, you know, how the month starts, how it ends, and the overall theme. Looks like it starts pretty strong. The Magician is using your creative talents, your capabilities, just like skills that you have, skills that you've developed and refined. You're making magic happen. You're creating lots of things. There are several areas in your life that you're sort of have the magic touch, where everything that you touch sort of turns to gold. That's what I'm seeing. So wherever you place your energies, it looks like you're going to get a lot back. Okay, you're going to make things grow. Look at this lush garden down here. This is because of the Magician's skill. Whatever in your life that you want to grow this month. It looks like it may have something to do with home, domestic things. Again, the qualities of the King of Cups here. I'm also seeing the home right here, right next to the Magician. So this feels strong. This feels like you may be beautifying your home in some way. So I was noticing like the creative abilities here to bring things into reality and to manifest them. I'm seeing like this archway of like this lattice leaf foliage here, and I'm seeing it up here, which is like something that's hanging for symbolically to celebrate something. So there could be celebrations that you're going to. Usually this has to do with fun events. Okay, but it also represents the home. And I get the sense that you're going to be beautifying your home this month, or changing something around where it just flows better, it feels better. Okay, the Justice card looks like something important comes up contractual wise. You could be hiring someone or like contracting someone, like doing contract work for you on the home. It's possible. I usually see this as like paperwork, official things, business, documents, whatnot. You could be applying for something, any sort of application. So that comes up on Tuesday. Wednesday, it looks like you're getting things in order. You're getting things to be manageable. Okay, more manageable. It looks like you're using your time wisely. It looks like you're using your resources wisely. It looks like you don't want to spend too much as well. So saving, conserving your resources for later. It also looks like, a part of you kind of wants to just maintain the status quo with what you have. You want to maintain what it is that you have. You don't want to really allow any change that would be disruptive or sort of make you feel like you're moving backwards to come in. I see that here with the Hierophant, which is wanting to maintain order, wanting to maintain control. These all feel very like things are coming into alignment. It's like you're getting things done. You're taking care of the things you need to take care of, putting them in order. It feels very official as well. You could be working with like different companies, or you could be like different organizations. However that shows up, whether it's at work or at home. Okay. Then you're sort of assessing what it is that you have to work with. I feel like the new energy comes in on the weekend here. So this is more of a continuation of what I'm seeing here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, it looks like you've compiled something. You have a big pile or a stack of things and you're sorting things out one at a time. Okay? You're taking time to sort things out. You're being patient with yourself in the process, it looks like. The World's card is like, to me, this is like freedom. You know, you're really enjoying your Saturday. You're getting a lot done, actually. You're going from place to place here. It looks like you've got a lot on your to-do list that you're, like, it possibly is like running errands. But whatever it is, you're completing things. And I see that you're enjoying the process because you have like these batons in your hands. I see you twirling them. So it's like doing more than one thing at once. It feels like you're orchestrating things. You may be listening to music because they could be like keeping a beat or drumming as well. So you're having fun with it. Okay. Sunday, it looks like you may just sort of be daydreaming. It looks like this would be a good day to do nothing because it doesn't look like you have a really clear grasp on what it is that you want to do. And that's fine. It looks like entertainment to me. You're just sort of hanging out, maybe watching movies, something that feels like you don't have to be present and focused in the here and now. And this is fun. That's the sense that I get. You're having like a good weekend, just sort of, especially just like I feel like the errands day is this day. And then, yes, I know that's really like specific, but that's kind of how I'm seeing it play out. Okay. Monday. Okay. So what am I seeing with Monday? Monday feels like you want to get things moving, but things are just too slow. It feels this energy feels really stagnant with what you're trying to move forward in. You're not really able to budge from this position that you're in with the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck a lot of the times. It can be a real restriction or it can be just imagined as well. Like it's in your mind. You have the swords, which are thought processes. Strength to me feels like using your power to rise above it, being patient as well. If you don't get the answer right away, if you're not able to find the solution. Yeah. I'm not really getting a lot else with the strength card. Okay, let's move along. So this is where I've been seeing a lot of like the Mercury retrograde stuff come in with the swords. The Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords have been really popular for a lot of these readings. And I do feel like this is misunderstandings. It can be gossip. It can be he said, she said, not really having all of the facts. People just wanting to not really explain themselves fully, or they're just not really putting in an effort to communicate is what it looks like. Because it looks like they're just like, whatever, they're giving up. And you're like, but we haven't cleared this up yet. We don't know what's the plan. Okay. It could also be like you're frustrated not hearing back from some people. It looks like two people maybe. Okay. It looks like you do then end up getting the message here or getting the news. Yeah, so it comes in suddenly. It feels like it's a little bit late, but you're like, yeah, better late than never. Yeah, this is incoming messages. Getting things straightened out as well, since you have the straight lines. The lines of communication are now open. But it looks like whatever then comes on Friday, it looks like you're really concerned. This is a card of worry. This is a card of what ifs. We don't exactly know what's going on because these are sort of detailed cards, but just try to not, put too much time into worrying about things this day. Looks like a potential to fall into that. I like Saturdays for you. Saturdays are looking pretty good. You have the World, the Wheel of Fortune. Down here you have the Lovers card. So things moving forward, opportunities coming up, expansive. It feels very similar to the previous Saturday where it's like you're getting a lot done out and about in the world. And there's a similar pattern that I'm also seeing here with like the Cups card and the Moon, which is sort of pulling in. So I feel like there's a pretty nice balance between your external life and the internal life that you have on the weekends here. Queen of Swords then comes up on Monday. Okay. Looks like she has something to say. She's very knowledgeable as well. She's very skilled. Looks like she may be showing you something or telling you something. It's important. It looks like an idea comes from far away. So again, I'm getting more of like the communications, the messages. All right. The High Priestess. You've sort of tucked your energy back as well. I feel like this is sort of laying low in public. You're observing the things around you. It follows in really nicely with the Queen of Swords. She observes, she removes herself, she looks at things from a pretty distant perspective. And I'm seeing that energy sort of comes into Tuesday as well. But you're using your intuition very strongly. You may be doing some sort of spiritual work as well. She's very spiritual. She's very connected to Source. There's an opportunity that comes in and it looks like you're moving it forward here, or you're learning more about it. You're putting in the work. It just looks like things that you have to do. There's like a new project or a new something that you're crafting possibly. Okay. And then I see this energy here of like wanting to protect what it is that you're working on. Something may be under wraps that's not really ready yet for exposure. So it's like working behind the scenes on something, and it looks like you're still wanting to be sort of protective of that or sort of keep it on the down low. But yeah, it also feels like a little bit of uncertainty around something. It could be work related, or it could be relating to the Lovers. So you have the Lovers card on Saturday. This is a relationship. So this would be, feelings of insecurity around a particular friendship or relationship, not sure how that's going to be playing out. There's a lot of questions that you have. I see the questioning kind of, again, you taking the day to rest. So Sunday's this rest day for you, it looks like, during the middle of the month. But yeah, it just looks like you're thinking, you're analyzing, you're going through whatever this is that comes up making you feel insecure. It does feel like it has to do with your love life, because then the Knight of Cups, whatever happens, then it sort of smooths over. You get the reassurance that you needed Friday. It looks like comes in Monday. I'm just getting that there's a sense of reassurance. You're like, oh, okay, we're all good again. Okay, let's see. Tuesday, you've got a lot to do. Looks like busy work. You're really struggling to maintain everything and stay on top of everything. It may come in all at once. And it looks like you do manage it well, but it just looks like you're going to be really busy. It's like a full-on day. Page of Swords, lots of communications, little side conversations with people, short conversations, not lengthy ones, just messages. You may be reading something or writing something or learning about something. This is the research card. Wednesday. Thursday, it looks like all is well in the group. With friends as well. It looks like you're having fun with friends. Thursday, Friday. Looks like just people in your circle as well. Things are really good at home. I did mention the home card, and I feel like this is coming up here where it's just like you're enjoying the improvements of what you put in here. And I see maybe this thing that's under wraps that you may be working on or building, the opportunity to work on it comes in here. This could be related to the home improvement that I was seeing. It may not be improvement. It may just be like you're adding something to the home or, organizing something. But it looks like you're really enjoying your environment here. You may have friends over on Friday, because the King of Cups can be a good host. Saturday, it looks like you've got decisions, choices to make. It looks like you're not going to be as active. This feels contemplative to me. There's like distinct land masses that are separate from each other. So it looks like you could be, again, sorting out things, like categorizing them in your mind. and making a choice of which one to leap to next. Okay, which thing is going to be supporting me next? Which area of my life? What should I put my energy into? It looks like you make the decision and then you get right to work. Sunday, it looks like you're working on a project. Yeah, and it's something that, again, you enjoy doing. You're putting in your skill, you're putting in your effort, as I see here with the Magician. There's a sense of like rolling up your sleeves, getting the job done. The end of the month, it ends on the Devil card. All is well, really, with your spread. It doesn't look too bad. It looks like some like worries and concerns. A lot of those things I see just gradually fade away, or you get the reassurance you need, or you find the solution that you need. But it just looks like temptations come up at the end of the month to go into the shadow side. The feeling of lack, feeling of insecurity, the unsurety, the questions, the doubts. This is, an overindulgence a lot of the times, overcompensating. It's just, I don't exactly know what that is leading to or from, but it looks like the last day of the month, it's like you're not so sure. You're not so sure of what's coming. Let's see if I can shed more light on that Devil card. Kind of feels like it comes out of nowhere. Okay. Well, then you have the Queen of Summer. The Queen of Cups doesn't show up in your spread, but it is the shadow card. So here's the pair. It's the relationship here. So maybe the Devil card has to do with concerns in your relationship, or worries, doubts, insecurities, anything that has to do with that sort of thing. I am seeing that show up here, where there's like, you're feeling not very at ease with something that comes up, that you could be triggered in some way. It looks like you're thinking about it, processing it, and then you get the resolution or the reassurance here. It looks like there's something then again that comes up at the end of the month, and I do feel like it has to do with the relationship. So this says, listen to your heart, intuitive insights that you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. Okay, so there could be a sense of dependency, or someone depending on you. Or maybe you're depending on someone else and you shouldn't. Okay. Cups are usually pretty easygoing. So the characteristics are loving, comforting, emotional, intuitive. So if something is coming up that arises, that makes you feel not at ease, it looks like it's a passing energy. Feelings are usually passing. You have some sort of temptation here with the King of Cups or the Queen of Cups. Let's see then what Goddess is with you and what she has to say. Lalita. Love is a playful act to take joy in. The Amorous. It's a really beautiful card. It's not even really an image of a goddess. It's just this swirling cosmos. Like it's in the stars. You can see her actually up here. She's peeking through her eyes. She feels very mysterious, but it feels magical. It doesn't feel bad. It feels very, yes, look at the Amorous. Something comes up with your relationship, or with a relationship this month that has you questioning, and possibly this would be the solution to be more playful, be more lighthearted. Love is a playful act to take joy in. So if you're noticing that you're becoming too serious in your relationship. It's saying like lighten that energy. Consider a more playful approach. Find the things that you're joyful about and bring in more of that energy.